What's good? What's good, y'all? I'm back. Ooh, my head. Profile. All right, let's get a few more people up in here and we'll get back to it. I didn't touch anything while I was gone, by the way, so this is what we got. Okay. You go over here and see what the hell. All right. All right, we got 13 people on X so far. Y'all just got to bear with me for the time being. I'm over here just getting back to par on everything and trying to get everything together before I start talking about AMC some more. Um, AMC is one hell of a fucking play. I will say that. I've been in this play since before the fucking squeeze of 2021. I have proof for that. I'm one of those guys who grabbed my stimulus check when President Trump was president at the time during 2020, and I used my stimulus checks and I threw it into AMC, into some other plays in the stock market. And I'll tell you, I did this like literally like I've been in AMC since like December before Christmas, in the month of December, but before Christmas for sure. So I know what the hell I'm talking about. I know what the hell I'm doing on here. Um, at least in my opinion. But yeah, AMC is a very decent play. If you know how to trade AMC, unlike a lot of people that's out there acting like they know how to trade AMC. Oh, it's gonna go to this price. It's gonna go to that price, which is bullshit. Um, and sometimes just luck. Um, yeah, you're not gonna fucking make it. Like if you can legitimately trade motherfucking AMC. AMC is one of the hardest, most manipulated plays in the market, in my opinion, to trade. If you can trade that, then you should have no problem trading any other stock. Plain and simple. You shouldn't have no problem trading any other stock. You should be in the green. Your fund should be perfectly fine. Just like right now, for example, as I'm rolling up this blunt, AMC on the 5 minute chart did touch where I needed it to touch, but I pushed it too early. So technically, it would have been something like this right here. Boom, boom. Okay. Now, right now, looks like we're going to the upside. So sit back, relax, chill. All this is for entertainment purposes only and educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, so please don't look at me as one because I don't look like one and I don't want to be one. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to this stuff, but I know how to read charts. But with that shit being said, like I say, we about to get ready to go to the upside. Let's check RSI real quick. Yep, see, look at that. Nice curl right there. Just getting out of heavy well, first start of the morning, heavy fucking um undervalued motion, more undervalued motion on RSI, and then we're back up and we're going. And I called this shit earlier in my last video. We were gonna go up, come right here, pop back up, drop back down, and we was gonna touch that 155 area after breaking below that 160 area. As you can see, the line is still there. So now we're gonna either test this and see if we're gonna break through it and go above, or we're gonna continue going down to the downside. But right now we're in an indecisive moment right now, as you can see. But it's leaning towards the upside, ladies and gentlemen. It's leaning towards the upside. Okay. So there's a high possibility that this bad boy will be going up. Okay. Now, if you excuse me, let me get back to rolling my blunt. But welcome to the live stream, everybody. Please show some love. Like and subscribe, follow wherever you are, wherever you're at. Looking at me at on this. I believe right now I'm streaming on Twitch. Um, streaming on Twitch, I believe. My Facebook, of course, my Twitter X, and I believe my YouTube as well. So, uh, but yeah, for the time being, let's sit back and enjoy the fucking show. And as you can see right now, we're starting to get ready to get some movement. We're gonna zoom in right here. You keep this zoomed in. Let y'all get a perfect, clear view of things and shit. Because y'all really don't understand. Like this is well, I'm not saying y'all, but most people really do not understand that. Like literally, I'm at the level with AMC now that you can tell on certain charts, especially further out on when this shit is gonna fucking run. I was able to get my position in with contracts right back here because I thought this was the bottom because we did hit the bottom, faked out, and then we just rolled above the 160, 162 area, and then all of a sudden I see that we dropped down. So it could be more and continue laddering down, but like I say, there's a possibility as far as I see right now today that we're going to the upside. So it's a slow breakdown, but we're already out of that downtrend for today, at least in my opinion, from what I'm looking at. So yeah, let's see what deal happens. All right, now let me roll this shit up. So yes, as I'm rolling this up, we will be going upward, and as you can see already, we're moving upward. Welcome everybody who just joined in. Uh, Give me a split second, real quick, a long split second. I'm over here, rolling up. So, give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to get ready to see a very explosive move on AMC very shortly if we can break above that red line that I drew out from earlier. Uh oh, here we go. Retesting. Hopefully this holds. If it doesn't hold, then a more downside. But like I said, it looks good. Looks good in my opinion. All right, y'all. Looks like we created a double bottom, and we're attempting to bounce off of the signal line that you see drawn. Well, I'm sorry, not drawn that you see illustrated on the chart. This is the 5 minute chart, and yeah, so it's looking good. We're getting some form of a bounce. We're above that purple line, which states that we're supposed to be in a downtrend for some more time. Um, if we continue over this, if we can stay above this line, like I say, we're going to get ready to get a nice explosive move to the upside. And in my opinion, I think that's going to happen very shortly. But it may be something huge. It may not. But we got OPEX and all that stuff still too. So all we can do is sit back, chill, and see. And if you were in my stream earlier before I had to get off, I did also say that um, since OPEX is coming, there's going to be a lot of margin calls happening, and I think today is the small players. Tomorrow will be the big players because the big players like to do their little last minute shit. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, with that being said, tomorrow may be a little bit more of a harder pullback, but at the same time, we may get a nice push to the upside, end up in the green, and then end up in the red by the end of day tomorrow. So we don't know. Like it could be just like how it was back in 2020 or whatever. It ended up red on a Friday, and then the next freaking day we ended up green, and then after that, that second following day of that trading week, boom, we ended up squeezing. So you know, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Where the hell is my lighter? Where is my lighter? All right, I found my damn lighter. Shit. And to all the smokers and smokettes out there, cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Man, it's so cloudy outside. My last stream, shit, it was raining. It was raining, right? It was pouring, y'all. But yeah, we are supposed to get some more rain out here very shortly too. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Mm. Now I'm over here looking on here on the news side of things, see what the hell is going on. Okay, I also see that the U.S. the army is starting to pull out of Iran. Well, not a full total exit, but somewhat of an exit. Okay, okay. Hmm. Well, it is what it is. What I'm focused on right now really is this motherfucker getting across and above. Shows we're already across, but our line has caught up, and now the RSI line has went below our signal line. So what the fuck? So either right now we're not ready or we are ready. And like I say, and I really think that this is just another fake. So it's gonna go like this: indecision, boom, shoot the hell on out. Mm. Come on, stay your ass above that line. Stay your ass above that line. Mm, 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 mm. All right, all right. Shout out to the people over here viewing the live stream on Twitter X. Got 53 so far over here. Let's try to get a little bit more people. Yesterday's, well, the first day's one was 117. So yeah, yesterday's was 117 viewers at one time, 177 viewers at one time, and then today was only like I think like 80 some viewers a day. But so far today on Twitter X now we're up at 53. So welcome everybody. My YouTube, I don't really too much stream that hard on YouTube. I usually be doing my gaming shit, but I see I got two people viewing me right now. What's up with y'all over there? How y'all doing? Show some love, like and subscribe, of course. Welcome. And my Facebook account. See, I got a couple people over here as well too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mm, gotta light my blunt back up. Alrighty. To me, it always seems like it's power hour. That's always going to be where we always run back up or we run back down. And right now, it's looking like we're going to run up. And hopefully, it stays there. Let me log into my stuff. Okay. I be trying to tell people that this shit is really boring, but people do not believe me when I tell them that this stuff is boring. But it's money. It's money, 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 money. Mm, 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 mm. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm back live in effect. I had to listen to something on my phone. All right. Excuse me. Oh shit! I think I see some, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up. Something like this. We could see something like that. All right, sides breaking across. Yeah, we're still. They're literally like right up on each other. So really, honestly, in my opinion, this is actually good. But at the same time, we do need to get the fuck back above. See, yeah. And remember, like I said, it's gonna be something like a fake shoot on out. Hopefully, oh, look at that. You got that M. Oops, it's not the one that I need. That's what I see right now. So Amy needs to go ahead and make a nice little breakup out of there. We're still, and mind you guys, we're still in the middle. We're still like literally right there in between that indecision trading zone. And this is the 5 minute chart. So, right now, all AMC needs to do is just make up his mind on which way it's going to go. And I'm feeling that today is going to be the very first red day because, like I said, we needed it. And in my opinion, if you also look at the daily chart, this may possibly be the start of the handle after making the cup, which was us shooting all the way up to 174, 175 ish, get the pullback, fill in the gap, and then go ahead and handle the fuck on up. And 209, in my opinion, is going to be the next spot that we touch. Hold on, we said we got 20 more. 20 more. Hold on, we're at 20, 26. So that's one, two, three, four, five, six. Of course, right before fucking, right before fucking the power hour makes sense. All right. Don't know what the hell just happened, but okay. Screen went black out of nowhere. Mm. Excuse me. Okay. Come on, Amy, where you going, baby? Ooh, damn. Look at that there. On the 1 hour, what a 30 minute. Mm. A little bit more ways to go to the downside. Yeah. So we're probably gonna get an indecision candle. Like we're gonna end up going up right here or some shit, making it look like we got a double bottom or something. And then it might pump fake us out, or else we might just get a bounce here. I don't know. But it from based off what I'm seeing right here from today's work, it looks like we're getting that ladder down. Slow ladder down. So this kind of tells it all right here. But I think that we're gonna fuck around and bounce too. Create a double bottom. We can also create a double bottom and bounce too, you know, and touch this up here. Touch 164, 160 not 164. Yeah, 163, 162 again. And if we touch that, then that'll be pretty smooth. But I have faith in this play. I've traded this play for a very long time and I'm very, very confident with the moves that I make in this play now. You know, like I'm one of those guys where it's kind of like if I get my ass kicked in the fight, I'm gonna come back and try to fight you again. And that's basically what I've been doing with AMC. You know, fighting, lose it sometimes, get my ass right back up and continue fucking fighting. Get knocked down on my ass again, get my ass right back up and fight again. And since last year, late last year, Octoberish, it's been nothing but like more wins than losses. So it's like especially in the options chain. So it's like I'm not shorting AMC as much as I would want to at the time. During those times, I never shorted AMC like that. Like I probably shorted AMC like probably like every once in the blue moon, and that was probably like from 2020 to 2020 to well from 2020 all the way to now. I probably only shorted AMC like no more than fucking 3 times, like literally, because I love my play. But I was so focused on fighting with the beat. Excuse my language. I was so focused with fighting with the play that like I just wasn't caring which way to go anymore, because all I was wanting was upside, upside, upside. After that, I started realizing a lot of shit on here, and I was like, oh, okay, got something for that ass. Caught on, and now I can actually show the rest of the damn world If they decide to join my classes and stuff, and they reach out to me on my Gmail, um, you'll see. So yeah, what's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on over there on X? I see y'all. What's up? What's up? All right, YouTube. Let's see what we got on YouTube. YouTube, we looking good. All right. What's up? What's up, everybody? To the two people watching over there. Like I said, I don't really too much deal with YouTube, but you know, that's usually like the shit that I do for like gaming and like live streams for gaming and all that extra shit. But gotta get a new laptop because my shit has been running very glitchy lately when I be playing my Call of Duty and shit. So all right, let's go back to the 5 minute chart, y'all. Let's see what's happening. All right, we're still trading sideways. Let's look right here at what I drew. Yeah, still trading sideways. Still in the indecision area. And like I said, I think we're gonna make that crazy ass ugly. 234. 26 minutes left until power hour, ladies and gents. Check my other pages out and shit. Um, Sorry, I'm quiet over here, y'all. I'm over here looking at stuff on my phone, seeing what's up. Yeah, this should be interesting right here. I just hate when they try to trade us sideways like this. This is what makes it so boring because they know that we have to go to the upside. I'm actually loving what I'm seeing right here too. This whole swing right here. Well, we had 3 minutes into the candle. This is still an indecisive candle right here. I'm going to wait on this one because I don't know on this one. We're only 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes and 34 seconds left for this pip candle. So I don't know. We could possibly move up like real hard, or we can just continue trading sideways, being indecisive. Excuse me. But we are from the check and see. We are definitely from the check and see. Let me look at some one more time. Why the hell I keep doing that? Yeah, we're probably just gonna ride this shit all the way down till we get to right here somewhere. Till we get close to after hours. At least in my opinion. Yeah, that's all they did today. They just rinse and repeat. I'm gonna show y'all right now. That's all these motherfuckers did today. Rinse and repeat. They just rinse and repeat it all day, literally. That's crazy as hell. And yet they've done it again. So yeah, right here, finna get ready to move up. I think they're slick, yo. This is crazy as fuck. Ooh, it's too bright for me. I don't like seeing the bright white like that. Maybe we're going to something like this. So based off this, then we should be expecting something like this. Let me find my squares, my rectangles. Somewhere right here. I guess we'll make this POI. Uh, Sorry, hold on. Put it at the top. See if we can get up here. Because based off this here, we have a shot of making it up here. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, shall we? All this work on the 5 minute chart, right? Oh, but yesterday's call in that stream, holy fucking smokes. Back here, yesterday was fucking lovely. Let me show y'all a little something. See, and I called that one right there. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit though. Hold on. Mm. So boom, like early morning start. You know what I'm saying? Like literally called it out. It was like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and start trending. We started trending. After that, we got to midday, started seeing different changes and stuff. That we started getting gaps, drop downs. In the day, like going into power hour, I was like, well, I know we're gonna see something. And like you know, like you can literally see it clear as day on the lines. Like you can literally clear see it like literally see it clear as day. That's how I knew it was about to be something very drastic right here, just like the next one that's about to happen very shortly. All they're doing is just using the same algorithm over and over again on the 5 minute chart, at least in my opinion. Look at that shit. See, I tested this one yesterday. See how that came out. It went, shot on out, went back into the fucking oversold area, and it stayed in the oversold area literally like for a couple of minutes after going into after hours. Now, today, look at that. It's flipped the other way now, downward, not upward first and then downward. It went downward and then upward. and then it started trading sideways. So like I say, possible spot right here, or maybe right here. But who knows? But it's showing that we're going to touch it and then we're going to possibly come back down. Unless they flip the algorithm, we can possibly touch and then they flip it last minute, like how they did yesterday, and then we continue moving to the upside, going back up here. But we may be stuck in between 155 and 160 right now. And it may be like that for a while, at least going into tomorrow. We may see this shit acting like this, and even in down night market, well, after hours, night market, and fucking pre market. So who knows? Who fucking knows? Because I don't know shit. We're still looking decent though. We just got to break up out of this area right here. This is the area we need to break out of. Let me go ahead and take some of that out. Okay, make that yellow because that's what we're talking about. All right, this yellow line right here. Okay, let me get it. Let me set it a little bit better. This right here on the RSI is more like consolidation area. You're already seeing the consolidation area. The blue line right here is already breaking out, but we need this line as well to break the fuck out of this box. Okay, we're getting very close. It's another indecisive candle right here. Obviously, I already can tell because it's sideways, and we're starting to move up. So let's go back to the regular chart. Let's get up out of here. And look, there you have it. Going down, and right here, it's starting to make its move to the upside. Possible move to the upside. I literally teach all this shit. It's real easy. It's very, very easy. I'm about to do some videos and shit and show y'all proof of when in the classroom and shit, like up in the class or whatever on the Google Meets or in the Discords and all that shit. Show y'all how the damn shit be going. Shit be really lit. I may even give a 3 day trial. I may give a 3 day trial. Who knows? A free 3 day trial for people to see how it works with me. Technically, I shouldn't because you're technically getting a trial now. But nah, I'm joking. But yeah, I might give people a 3 day trial, maybe a 1 to 3 day trial. You call out any play, we'll go ahead and jump into it. We'll study the play, look at it, and that same day we'll go ahead and make shit happen. But we'll see. We'll see. I just want to prove a point with AMC right now because I want y'all to see that I literally I've been here. I've been here. Like I can go. Let me see. Like literally, look at the fucking name of this. I've been here, y'all. June squeeze in the 2026 GameStop shits. Another AMC one right here, and this is like literally the most recent one. The other one is like a fuck ton of goddamn different patterns and like algorithm patterns and all that shit. Me trying to fuck around and figure out where the hell this shit is going. Like the fight was really on there. The fight is on here too, but the fight is severe on that one. You know what I'm saying? And then also I went from different brokerage accounts too, like literally from Weeble to fucking well, hold on, let me start over from E Trade all the way to Fidelity and shit, all the way over to fucking Charles Schwab, all the way over to fucking Robin Hood, all the way over to Weeble, all the way over to fucking Public, all the way over to Momo. Like I'm telling you, and every single one of them shits, you're gonna see majority of AMC. It's like this is literally a love hate relationship with this motherfucker. It's like I'm sorry, I just can't take a loss. I can't take this shit. I can't take a loss with this motherfucker. I don't want to. And it's nothing wrong with that. Now, mind you, I do jump into other plays like the S&P 500. I get contracts on the S&P 500, silver, um, like all types of other fucking plays. Tilray, like you'll even see something there when I was fucking shorting down Tesla. Like so, you know, so it's just really all about what plays come to mind at that time. It's also about, oh yeah, that's another one I've been fucking with too. I've been making money um off of United States oil, off of that shit fucking squeezing. I've been making money off of that too. I got proof of that too as well. But if you follow me on Weeble, I don't know if anybody's up in here following me on my Weeble already. Like you literally see all my shit on my profile, like all my fucking screenshots, all my weddings and every damn thing. Like you'll see US on that motherfucker too, like crazy. Got wins on there. Like that's how I usually be. That's how I ended up making my position with AMC on my contracts. While before it was in the money, I was literally like going over to the other side. I was like, fuck it. I don't want to buy no AMC today. I'm gonna go buy the spy and shit. Get the spy, make profit. Boom, sell. Throw a little bit of it up inside AMC. Now I go look at USO. Boom, jump one in there. Make the profit. Jump out that bitch and go ahead and put the rest of the profit in there. And then I will chill. Like literally, I'll leave it alone after that. And then you'll see where also I've just recently rolled my contracts from out of the point fives. I had contracts sitting at the 50 cent level, at the 50 cent strike, and them shits didn't expire until fucking like next year type shit. No, I'm lying. I'm sorry. That shit didn't expire till like I think it was September of this year, and then I just rolled the other ones now. Like I just rolled that position now further the fuck out. That's what I'm saying. Like, fuck with me. Just fuck with me. Join my class. Holla at me. Matter of fact, I'll do this right here. I'll even do this right here. Let me type this up here. I'm feeling that. I'm literally feeling that nice today. Like real shit. Like yeah, let's leave it at that size. Uh, I don't like that yearly shit. I like annual. All right, so we'll do that. I'm gonna leave that right there. Information's already down here. You already see that shit right down there. It's right down there. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me, and like I say, we'll talk. We'll talk. See what you want to do. See what your plans is, what ideas you have as far as like where you want to go with trading. And when I have those one-on-ones with you, when we have classes, because like I said yesterday and earlier, literally in every freaking thing that I jump into when it comes to talking about this, I always let people know that when you jump into the class, sometimes it'll be just you. Sometimes it'll be more people in there with you in the class. Everybody has a different time schedule. So that's the reason of me talking to you, so I can figure out when are you able to have that time to be able to either trade, or for us to be able to go and get to either at least learn something off the trades or whatever, like, or just basically where you can be able to have time to sit back like how I'm doing and chill and just work on to this. You know what I'm saying? Because like the world is changing, and there is some shit about to go down within the next with like and it's officially locked in within the next 4 years, 3 years to be exact. But I'm just, I'm just trying to get. I'm not like I can't stress it enough on what the hell's about to happen. But it's like I tell my people what's going on in the classroom, but like I say, it's some shit about to happen, and that's why I say like there's like an agreement that you have to sign it to, like literally a disclosure that you have to sign before you get into the class. Like I literally have the disclosure and every damn thing, like it's PDF that you have to sign. But um because I don't want nobody knowing what the hell is about to happen. Like some people do know, but if you really have if you're really a logical thinker and not an emotional thinker, or a person who moves off of emotion, then you can literally clear see as fuck. Like you can literally clearly see it like clear as fucking day, like no fucking lie. But nonetheless, when it all boils down to it, it's crazy shit about to happen, and there's going to be a lot of people that's going to end up broke. Everybody think the fucking market's about to crash this year and all that stuff. No, it's not. No, it's not. Next year it's going to crash, in my opinion. In my opinion, not financial advice. We're going to see the market possibly crash. And I'm talking about like the big short crash times 10 divided by 1930s Great Depression times 100. What you're going to see next year is going to be fucking bad. When I say shit's going to hit the fan, it's going to mean, I mean, it's going to hit the fan. And I'm not talking about for meme stocks and all that other shit. I'm talking about for like blue chip stocks, fucking IWM, like it's gonna fucking hit certain areas of the market, and it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. And I'm gonna be the person that's gonna be on the side that's not getting hurt like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be the person on the side that's actually winning. So um the market, like I say, is not gonna fucking crash this year. At least in my opinion, in my humble opinion. The market is gonna fucking crash next year. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. I know that we're on AMC, y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all something on the spot. I'm gonna show y'all something on the spot. I'm gonna show y'all how real it is. What I've been doing, like this is just little shit. You feel me? Now we're squeezing right now off the ass, right? Look, and y'all been seeing me do this shit. Y'all been seeing me do this shit. I've been doing this already. Like I literally even have an algorithm that's hidden behind this shit where I know which way. Where's my object tree? Let me see if I got it up in here still. There goes my bar pattern. Okay, so is it this one? Yeah, see, he'll go right here. I already had a feeling on where shit was going. I've been shorting this motherfucker. That's what I'm telling you. Like people just gotta realize, like I know what the hell is really going the fucks on. I'm just sitting back chilling, man. Like I know what the hell is happening. And then when you go look at RSI, we'll go look at the RSI real quick. RSI is about it's literally oversold. Time for me to buy puts again, possibly in the near future. Matter of fact, fuck the near future. Let's see, let's look at the 4 hour chart because I may just possibly buy one right now. Okay, 4 hours sitting right there. Well, we got 258. 30 minutes shows 24 hours up under there. Oh yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna buy a put option right now on the spy. Let me see how much it is. Let me see how much it is. And where we at right now, we're at $700 and yeah, let me fuck around and put a put option in on here right now. And I'm gonna mark it where I put the shit at too, y'all. And I'm gonna keep it there so y'all can see that shit for tomorrow. All right, trade options. Put 700. Let's see. Let's go further out. I want to get like something that's gonna be for a minute. April 16th, right? Okay. I'm gonna buy this one for April 21st. All right. Now let me go ahead and go back over here. This shit is. I'm gonna buy this bitch right now, y'all. Like, look how. Look at the 1 hour chart. I'm gonna show y'all something. Look at how fucking oversold this shit is, and look at the downtrend. I am about to buy a put contract. Okay, not financial advice. All right, let me get back over here and get this position started, man. And she was like 300 something. So, hold on. Let's see. Hold on, real quick. All right, my bad, y'all. I'm over here getting my position start right now. I had to read something real quick. Look at the fucking spy, y'all. All right, let's go back over here real quick. You see how this shit looking, right? This motherfucker gonna keep bouncing and touching this shit. It's gonna keep bouncing and touching that shit. Go to the 2 hour chart. You already know we already in power hour right now. So this motherfucker's gonna possibly bounce up again and then it's gonna start dropping. I'm gonna jump in right now and I'm gonna mark my position. Not financial advice, and this is for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only, y'all. Now watch this. I'm gonna show y'all something. Okay, go to trade options, puts. Which one do I want? Do I want April 22nd or do I want April 21st? Mm, Where we at? 701. Yeah, let's take this one. I'm gonna take the 701s. I'm gonna take the 701 contracts for $401, please. Or $402. Go to edit, traditional IRA. Should I go further out? Let me look. Let me look further out. Let me go to the 22nd. Let me see. Fuck it. Nah, I'm gonna ride the 701. I'm gonna ride the 701. I'm gonna buy one contract at 701. One put, 422 strike. All right, let's go back over to the 5 minute. All right, so I just bought one put option. All right, put it right there. One, go back over here. And I'm already $4 up on it just that fast. Let me type this in. One, oops, sorry. 701 put strike expiring 4/22, 2026. All right, right there. Matter of fact, let me change it just to make sure. I got to keep it red. I'll put the words golden because this is going to be a very golden position right here. Now look at that. You're going to see what the hell is going to happen now. I'm already making money. I'm already up $4 on this thing already. Now watch this. Let me go ahead and see where I got to go to be in the money. So I'm already technically in the money already, but 696, 696.47 is my break even point. 696.47. Okay, so we got that there. Let's delete this one because I don't need this one no more. Trash that. And we need 696.47 for right now. We'll put 696.46. Fuck it. And that'll come out to a profit. Oop, 710 total win. Okay. All right. So now from right where the fuck we at until we get right there, we gotta hit that. Now I'm gonna show you on my screen that I do have that put option in there, and I'm up. I'm up right now. Obviously, you can see right now that I'm up. This is going to continue falling, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, and it's in a decisive area as well. Watch this. Hold on. Let me. I'm showing y'all right now what it's looking like. Okay. So I got to get it from up here to down here, right? I'm going to show y'all right now my position on my phone. You can clearly see. I hope you can clearly see that. Hold on. No, you can't clearly see that. No, you can't see it. It's a spy put. But you see, I got one. This is the spy. You see, it's the spy right there. 701 put. Go down. Y'all see the position is in there. I'm glad that it's blurry though, and y'all can see like all my others. Well, y'all can see that I got that one. So, yeah, I'm in there. And as of right now, I'm up $11. Now I'm gonna leave that one alone for now, and I'm gonna go back to AMC because I already got a feeling. Before I go back to AMC, I'm gonna show y'all something. 4 hour chart now. Look at that shit. It's going up, but look what happened here when it was going up. Hard shape V drop, hard V drop, hard V shape drop. You know what I'm saying? So, and it recovered, but mines are pushed out pretty far. So, uh, but this from where it's at now, that's gonna have to go down. And if anything bad happens over the weekend as well, especially with OPEX tomorrow, mm if anything bad happens over the week with the WAR, the Iran U.S. war thingy stuffy, and we end up seeing something fall down, possibly all the way down to down here to where we're gonna have to possibly, let me show y'all again, to where we could possibly start filling in gaps, if you will. Not enough power on top of this not enough volume on top of this candle for the upside. Looks like we're gonna do something like this right here. Hold on, let me show y'all. Where's it at? Where is it at? Something like this. And then boop, and then V-shaped recovery, and then continue its fall. That's what I think will happen. Okay. But I don't need to go that far down anyways. I just need to reach right there and then I win. But if I can get that drop all the way down to right here, which what is this like six? I'm gonna say to the gap. Let me move this out the way because I'm gonna mark this anyways. I still want this area for that gap because there's a huge possibility that we can really get to this gap right here. All right. All right. So we got that. Let me mark this. All right, let me check profit for that. That's around 670, 686. Okay. My break even price is 696, so I'm good. I'm up like hell right now. But let me see. Uh so if I get this bad boy down, if this bad boy can get down to 687, 687. Oh, that's where the money is definitely at. So if it can get from up here to down here by the time it hits before the 22nd, I'm gonna fuck around and make a bag right there. And all I'm gonna do is put this shit right back in the AMC. But right now, like I said, I stated, I am up in the money hard. I'm up $20 so far on this position. Let's go back to the 5 minute real quick before we go back over here to AMC. All right, sorry, hold on. Let me move this. Okay, uptrend is expected on this one, right? So as you can see, it's already went past. And since I put my position right here already, I'm expecting it to go up some. But of course, like I say, I'm already in the money. I'm already like, look, we're at $707 in that. It's going to touch down here and it's going to bounce up, but it's going to continue laddering down. By the time it after hours, there's a possibility that this shit is going to go straight through the fucking floor. Huge possibility. Let's go to the daily chart real quick. And like I said, you can tell because look at how much sell volume. Well, look at how much sell volume has been ate up, and look at how much buy volume has been ate up. But we still have favor on the sell side. So I bought a put option. Of course, this shit is gonna fucking go down, in my opinion. At least that's what I believe in. And when it gets to that gap, we're gonna have to get back down here into this channel. We've been traveling this channel for a very freaking long time. Like, look at this. I've been following this bad boy for a very long time. Like, I know, like all the great times to jump back in. See, like right here, perfect example. This one shot out, and you can see this one shot out. You can also see that this one shot out. These shoot out, and then they're just gonna roll over and just drop. But this one right here is so volatile. I already know it's about to roll over and drop and clear gaps. And then plus, look at this. Look at this as well too. Let me move this out the way. Let me hide that. I gotta move all my other shits out the way because you can see like I've been making money down here on these other ones. But as you can see right here too, got a gap, a bigger gap. This war is gonna do some crazy shit in my opinion, and I don't like that type of shit. I'm an army veteran myself. I'm not fond of this type of shit, but you have to literally go where the money is. You're not killing nobody. You're just you're just figuring out which way to fucking go. You know what I'm saying? So don't don't ever look at it like oh, it's fucked up. It is fucked up. It really is. But don't ever look at it like, oh, this shit is just it's just a wrap. See like this right here, look at this. It's showing a trend of four on the daily, okay? This just started. So there is a possibility that it can go back up, but I'm not worried about this gap. I just wanted to go back down right here a little bit and retest and jump out because I know this motherfucker's going to keep to continue going, but it's about to fall down. It's going to fall down hard. I already know it, but like I said, it's only my opinion. So let me go back over here to AMC because we're done with that. We're done with talking about that. As y'all can see right here, goes my POI box. Just in case we need to get that pullback. We got a gap right here, 130, 132. Hold on. Okay. But we have a gap right here that we do need to fill from we ran off of last week's POI. 128 all the way up to like nearly 130, 128 to 130. I feel that this will be where we're starting that cup and handle right here now. So we shall fucking see, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently in power hour as well. Let me go to the 15-minute chart. Oh, let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back over here. Let me put shit back where it needs to be. Oh, damn! I forgot about that box. Did we hit the box on the 5 minute chart? Oh, look at that. Well, what do you know? We did hit the box on the 5 minute chart that I called out. Hit right here, went right here, and now we're testing right here. There you have it. First six people jump in, email your boy, get in $40 a month, $440 annually. That's the play right now for me. That's for the first six people. You jump in. Classes, well, doors close at July. Doors close July. So like I'm trying to do this shit early before anything. If I can get you out before July, cool. But July is going to be where things are really going to get hot, and that's when I'm closing doors because I'm not going to continue bringing people into the classroom and just bringing people on. The more people, the more stressed out I'm gonna get. I do have PTSD. I do suffer from that stuff from when I was in the military and all that stuff. I was deployed. Went to four different countries, two hostile, two non-hostile while I was there during 2017, 2018. So yeah, so yes, I am a combat veteran, but I am a very humble dude. So, but nonetheless, yeah, the more people I take on, it's going to get bad. Last class that I had ran, I only had took in up to 20 people. No, I did look. It was 24 people that I pulled in. So I had 24 people in there, and then now, no, fuck, I'm tripping. It was 26 people. I had 26 people in there, and then people started leaving after they started making their money, and then it just started diminishing. And then after that, class started getting a little bit more better for me to be able to teach it. But nonetheless, like I say, right now there's a total of two people that are in the classroom outside of my cousin. So that makes three people so far in total. So yeah, I'm trying to get the class up to about like, about mm, 17, 18, between 17 to 26 people again. So but if you're one of the first six, you'll be able to jump in at a good price with your boy. So $40 a month for 40 annually, and I'll keep it. You'll stick to that price. You're not gonna get no price change or anything like that. My system will show who you are, and then we'll automatically keep it like that as such. So no worries. But yeah, most of the stuff that we do is usually through what's it called, through Google Meet. Sometimes we'll do it through the Google Meet, the Discord, all that shit. Like different areas, just whatever's fine with everybody else. Like hell, even sometimes I'll even just do a WhatsApp thing, and then everybody can jump in there. We're all on camera and stuff, and then you're just watching me work on my screen. You can also lift up your screen and you can watch my screen while you're in your trading app, as you see right here, and work the same way as I'm working. So but we're gonna see what's up. So this one's already hit. This one's already hit. Now I'm gonna move this one. I'm gonna move this now. If I can move it in time to right here now. All right. So now we're in a new spot. Let's see what's gonna happen. We have dead volume right here, of course. So of course this is definitely needing to go to this is gonna have to get filled. So we could possibly see a nice boom boom candle going up in the next few minutes. Okay, so now I'm down. I'm -2. Well, I'm only $1 down on my SPY contract. Let's go back over to the SPY. I guess we can go in between them now. Yeah, see, it's only went up a little bit, dropped down. It's okay. Nothing major. It's only up 0.16. People be looking at this shit and be like, "Oh my god, it's going down. I'm gonna die." I've literally jumped in damn near at the highest fucking peak for the day, in my opinion. Or did I not? Yeah, I jumped in basically at one of the highest peaks. That's the first one. Well, basically from open. I basically jumped in from open, and basically we're testing open again right now. We're testing that position right now. If I would have knew that, I would have waited. But I was just watching the damn 4 hour. Look at that. We're going back down. We're going back down, y'all. Now watch this. I'm back up $2 right now. Ooh. $3 now. Let's get this shit on the road real quick. From the top to right there. Right there. This should be the channel we should be going for the remainder of this time. We're gonna come back down and test this. I already know we're gonna come back down and test this. But there's a possibility we're gonna keep going sideways for a little bit, break out during after hours, pre-market, and then you're gonna see that fucker just go straight back down, possibly. USO is up. Oil is up right now. I'll show y'all the USO side too. Look at that. USO is down. It's just starting to go down, but USO is up right now. It's doing its thing. Actually, a nice, pretty candle today, as y'all can see. Has a big gap to fill. Look at that big ass gap to fill right here. And I'm waiting for Monday to hit. When Monday hits and this shit shoots up, it's gonna pop back up and then it's gonna fucking drop back down. But this has been running for over 65 days, so it's gonna fall severely. But it's gonna have its last hoorah. You know what I'm saying? Up here or somewhere close to up here, and then it's gonna fall back down. At least, like I say, in my opinion. Let's look at RSI. See what I'm saying? Look at that. Let me close this in some. See, we went into a very highly oversold area, went down, damn near touched and tested, reject, went down, went over it, went down severely. So basically, the RSI is just trying to catch up. And this is going to be one of those moments where I feel it's going to be something like back here, right here, going down sideways and then bounce up, as you can see right down sideways, that downward sideways consolidating trend, and then boom, shoot up, go right back above it. And like I said, I think this is going to be a Friday candle type thing, OPEX and all that stuff, and then it's going to fuck around and start going back down over the weekend. So I mean, on Monday or some shit like that, we'll start seeing it go up and then watching everything crash along with the spy. See what I'm saying? Like, look, here goes the spy right here, and this is the daily for the spy. The spy is really fucking going. It's gonna touch that fucking area again of the freaking of oversold area. It's gonna touch it again eventually. You see, but as history shows, we have not touched it. I mean, we have not been past it in a very long time. We've only touched it so many times. What was the last time? October 6th, 2025 was the last time this thing was in oversold territory. So there's a slim chance that this will go up and break through, while hence this will possibly go down even further and start going down more into this area. This is about to flip very fast for y'all, man. Because look, in the past few years, You be getting nothing but this ever since 2020, 2022, 2021. Like, look, 2021. We'll go back in 2021 real quick. Show y'all something real quick. 2021, when we dropped down in February 20, okay, boom, 2020 goes up. We get ready to start recovering for that next move for that squeeze in January 2021, right? So you see it's moving. Boom. December going into January of 2021, right here. We fall super freaking hard right there. Let me show y'all. We're gonna zoom in. I'm not supposed to be doing fucking none of this right now. We're supposed to be doing AMC. So let me see. We're gonna go from the squeeze of January 2021 all the way to the next squeeze that was in June of 2021. All right. I remember it was June 2nd of 2021. I remember that shit. But we're gonna go into this era. We're just gonna expand it out some. This whole area, the only time when you see that thing go oversold is right here during April of 2021. You did not see no other time of it being oversold. Okay. This is why I tell people like we're the market is not going to crash this time around. It's not going to crash yet. When we start seeing oversold areas like this, then we're going to start seeing signs of crashing. But we're going to be seeing something that's so severe that it's ridiculous. Like I'm talking about like something that goes all the way back to the 1930s, in my opinion. 2008 is going to look like a fucking welfare case compared to this compared to what's really about to happen. And look, you can literally tell right here as well too. Last time this went into oversold territory, right, guys? And you can tell the spy is still in an uptrend. But the last time that this has went into a watch this, hold on, show you guys real quick. I need to roll up another blunt. We got 30 minutes left to the market closes too, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, like I say, the last time that you seen this going to the green, it dropped severely, right? But if you look right here, when it dropped down, here goes your first drop, second drop, first drop, second drop. You already done the fucking push up right here, right? There goes your push up right here. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. And you're gonna fall hard because when this fell back here, it took a while for this to catch up with it. So when we get that fall, it's gonna be pretty severe. Like right now, as we speak, RSI is sitting at 69. The spy does not usually go past 79 or 7. Well, I'm sorry, 75 at the most when it comes to RSI. You're not going to see this go up to no 76. You're not going to see it touch none of that. 75, 70, usually around the best amount of that is 70, 70. Usually when you're around average for RSI for the spy to reach and touch. Okay? At least in my opinion. Now watch me zoom in. When you look closer, you can also see that whilst it's going up, this is curling up as well. But you also got to where it's starting to create that indecisional daily candle to where it's about to start dropping. Like I said, right here on this spot, where is my tool? I said right here in this spot, continue going up, and then it's going to go something like this. And I'm not being over dramatic and drastic about this shit. While this one right here, hold on. While this one right here is going to continue going up. And then once it reaches over and drops, this is going to drop with it. And it's going to catch up, like how you see right here. So I have a feeling that over the weekend, once the weekend hits, this shit is gonna really hit the fan. Something very stupid is gonna happen, at least in my opinion. But like I say, not financial advice, only for educational purposes only. And like I said, I'm not the best in this, but it's real easy to do this shit. It is. It truly is. Oh damn, I'm just putting shit on there. I keep forgetting that shit. Okay. So yeah, it's back up. I already know it's back up. I'm looking down at my phone, and like I said, there goes a trend right there, five. So I know that it's up on the 5 minute chart as far as on a short term basis. So yeah, see, I got it long. Have all the time in the world. We're only at 7:01. My 7:01 put started right here, so I'm still good. I'm just chilling now. I don't need to stress it out. And the reason why I don't need to stress it out is because, like I say, this is a trend of six. We're going 24 pip candles into after hours. We literally have 25 minutes left until after hours. This is why I'm not worried about it. And usually 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see this fucker go up, pump everybody up to buy in, and then it's gonna fucking go right back into the channel. And see, it's starting to follow right here too. So yeah, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it start, and you can also see right here too. Let me go in some. You can see it's bumpy. It's walking its way up, right? But it's starting to stop right here because it's starting to curve a little bit. So it's in the indecision area. It's going up, starting to create a heavy curl up. I mean, a heavy move. A heavy straight angle up, but at the same time, we're in an indecision right now, and I believe right now. Let me see. Let me move this out the way. This is the how many minutes is left on this candle? Yeah, we're just fresh in this candle. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes and 42 minutes left, and it started off green. So there's a possibility that this candle is going to be coming back down into this area. But at the same time, too, while it's back in this area, we may trade sideways and consolidate like how we're doing right here. But we shall see. Now back to AMC. Up, up. Wait a minute. Is it about to touch my next box that I did from over here now? Let's see what happens. We have 2 minutes on this candle. It'll barely nip it, and it's barely touching it too. But I'm still not going to count that as a win. I'm not going to count that as a win. Damn, I love doing this shit. I want to see a nice fucking heavy candle go to the upside. Like this candle. This pip candle right here. I want to see this move heavy to the upside. See what the fuck happens. Okay. Shout out to the 72 people that's watching over here on X. Shout out to the two people that's watching me on YouTube. I'm gonna try to get my people up over here on that side. Just like, share, and subscribe me, yo, please. Show your boy some love on that. I'm always willing to give free knowledge out every day, but when it comes to the work, like I say, and knowing when and where to do this shit, you have to know how to read the charts. So I know a lot of people know how to read the charts and all that cool shit, but uh, not like how I'm doing it. Everybody has their own way of doing it, and everybody feels that their way is the best to some certain extent. And I'm not going to say that my shit is the best, but I will say it is close to it. All right, so boom, we touch 160. This is the area that we need to fight. So this one, it touched barely, but you know, we cool with that. We'll see what happens still. We still got 50 seconds left on this one. Maybe off just like one, maybe off just one pip candle, you know. May go up and see. I should have never fucked around and changed this over, huh? Let me see if let me see if it'll do it. Nah, it's not gonna do it. It's gonna take me back to the spy. Okay. So we touched. Oh yeah, let me pull out that bars pattern that I was showing from earlier. Cause see, that's all it's doing right there. Now it's doing this part right here now, in my opinion. Try to see if I can get it to line up. There we go. Excuse me. So it could be possibly doing something like this right here. And now it's trading just inverse. Oh, look at that. See? Boom. I was one candle off. Ain't that some shit? I knew it was about to happen eventually, but damn. So that means that we're right here. That means that we're right here when it comes to this shit. Look at that. Look at that. That thing is moving, ladies and gentlemen. That thing is moving, ladies and gentlemen. I was one slide off, literally one slide off, and I literally had just adjusted that shit over. But POI was close, close, very very close. So we're good, man. We're looking good over here with AMC, man. Let me take this up out of here now. Well, I don't need this anymore. All right, so let's go to the 15-minute chart. Hey, at least we can say I got on the 15-minute chart, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. I drew it on the 5-minute chart, man. So nah, but it counts elsewhere. So now we're back up here, retesting like I did predict earlier. It just took a while, and now we're retesting this again. If we can break through this while we have the last 18 minutes left, we are golden. But we do have a gap right here. Gap right here needs to be filled, and it's going to break. If we do break it, we could possibly end the day around, we get in the day around 165, 166 again. Yeah. Maybe even 167. We may even have an even day. We may not even have a red day. Who knows? But this shit is looking very good for AMC. Let's go to the 4 hour chart. Yep, look at that. Tested. Oh my God, this thing is about to run, y'all. It literally just tested that shit perfectly, y'all. Look at that shit, y'all. This is about to move up. This is about to go berserk right here. That was your small cup and handle on the day on the 4 hour chart. Let me see how far back we are, because we've already broken past. Yeah, 209, 209 incoming. $2.09 incoming, in my opinion, in the near future. And I'm talking about like possibly before earnings, in my opinion, not financial advice. Man, look at that candle. Whoa, where's my other? Did I delete something? Oh no, we're because we're already up in there. I'm bugging y'all. I'm sorry. Because it's like I don't see, like, see what I'm saying? Where's my zona de consolidación? It's supposed to be my zone right here. I don't see my zone, but it shows it on the 15 minute. That's weird. So fucking weird. Whatever. Anyways, this is looking very golden for AMC. Very golden. 15-minute chart looks beautiful. We just broke out right here, up out of the downside, and now we're about to move on up. Beautiful. But like I said, we can close the day around like 165, 167, 166 maybe. Between 165 and 167, we can close the day out. And right now we're currently at 163, and we got 15 minutes left on the chart. I mean, on the clock. 14 minutes now. I'm sorry. And it's already shot back up to the 164, close to 164 now. Oh, yeah, it's already shot up to 165. Yeah, that might be the spot where we close at 165 to 167. Let's look at RSI real quick. Yeah, look at that beautiful bounce out of there. Oh my god, no. So look at that beautiful bounce out of there. It's really supposed to be on the 5 minute. There we go. See, perfect bounce out of there. And now we're up here testing that oversold area. Now I can see AMC touching oversold areas multiple times now because we've hit a bottom, in my opinion. At least the first bottom, because we're gonna have to retest that we're gonna have to retest that bottom eventually in the near future before the big squeeze. Um but yeah, you can clearly see it right here. It's looking real good. Pull back right now and then keep it moving. Yeah, there goes your pullback. I'm gonna stay online on the stream for a couple minutes after this closes, after the market closes or whatever. Excuse me, and then we'll see what happens. Nothing happens, then I'm shutting down. But like I say, you guys do sincerely want to learn more about how I trade it and how I do it on here with these stocks and shit, and how I pull up charts and what kind of ways I like to do my trading. Hit me up if you want to make money with me. Hit me up. You know, also on top of that, like I say, it's a family setting. Nobody's in there arguing amongst each other. The only arguing we're doing is about plays and it's politicking. It's not even arguing at the same time. It's just politicking. But by the end of the day, it's all a family setting. Nobody's against each other in there. You know, everybody makes their own decisions. It's all about you listening and building self discipline. Self discipline is fucking key, especially if you want to make a nice bag of money. That is definitely, most definitely, top tier of it all. Self discipline, and that's spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. So yeah, the rest of everything else comes with it. Logic. Everything else comes with logic. So it's already logic within itself. Just everything outside of what I just said, it's just logic with itself. So like but I need y'all to really realize that there's some shit about to pop off in the near future, and y'all are not gonna like it. It's gonna be some very upset people. Please, like if you can screen record this area right now, I will let you like screen record it and hold it into your phone. 2027, the market is gonna possibly crash, and when I mean crash, it's gonna crash, like Great Depression 2.0 crash, and it's literally written all on the fucking chart. So like, man, oh my goodness, it's gonna be a lot of upset people, and it's gonna crash for a long time after that. So screen record it, go back, copy it, whatever you got to do. But I know for some odd reason, and I've seen it with my own two eyes on the spot. I didn't go further out, but I've seen it already, and I've seen it like a couple months back. Housing market this year crash. The housing sector, yeah, but it's not going to be enough for it to crash the whole market. It did in 2008, but 2027, this time it'll be because of the AI bubble. So y'all have to realize some things, man. It's really that simple. But they make the news, and they make the news based off of the algorithms. They don't make the algorithm doesn't go based off the news. It's the whole other way around. And I can prove that as well too. That's why I say join my class, and I will show y'all this stuff, and quit fighting against yourself when it comes to making this money and stuff. Like, pay attention to what's going on in the world, and then sit back, brainstorm, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? It's really that easy. And also have some fucking cojones. Don't be scared and all that other stuff. Like, there's no such thing as emotions in this. Your happiness is your ego, not your emotion. So don't ever look at your happiness as, oh, that's the only emotion I can have. Like, no, it's not an emotion. There's no emotions in my class. Only but humbleness and ego. Humbleness and ego. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, I can't think of anything else that can come with the class. It's just eager, like ego and humbleness, ego and humbleness, ego and humbleness. And majority of the time, you're gonna see more ego with the humbleness, but it's going to be through the whole thing. Obviously, telling y'all, man, y'all missing out on so much. Yo, it's crazy. This is going to be fun. But then, like, also, that's another thing too. Like I said about earlier as well too. I also have cash prizes that I do monthly. So like whoever makes the highest in their games and all that extra stuff, and they post it, you know, they'll get like a $50 prize or something like that, 40 $50 cash prize or whatever at the end of the month. So it's like you literally once you're in the class, you're not only are you paying, but you're trying to win some money every damn month too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can add that on to like whatever you want to add it into. Like if you want to add it into fucking more stocks, shit, go ahead. You want to add it into a contract position that you have, shit, go ahead. You want to just pull the money out. Hell, you don't even have to put it back into the damn thing. Hell, it's yours. And I'm the one that's supplying it. You feel me? So like, shoot. I'll even have like $50 gift cards up in there, $100 gift cards up in there, like all that stuff. That stuff happens like every single month. Like for the holidays, for like when 4th of July comes around, I'm doing something big for that. That's why I'm closing the doors to the public in July. Like July is gonna be something like like $100, maybe a $200 like giveaway per month type thing. That's why it's $78 a month. So it's like whoever, like it's always going to be one winner in there, unless you want to make it in threes. But I wouldn't want to make it in threes because I want people to have the chance to make more money while they're trading, just off of just trading. You feel me? Like you're not using just your money; you're using free money as well too. And I got the free money, so I don't. And I'm like I say, I supply that shit. Like you supply pan, and basically it just recycles in with the money that I'm already putting in to the damn into the class for people to have the sweepstakes and all that stuff. Like I'm telling you, like it's a lot of things that can happen up in there. Like it's a lot of things that can be done. I can do a lot of stuff from where I'm at to where you're at. So like I say, you just gotta have like a Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, all that stuff. I already have all that. And then like we can just do it like that, or we can always go to my Stripe. You can always go through there if you want to feel more secure on doing the monthly subscription and all that stuff. Like I'll even build up a ticket on there for you for where you can only pay the $40 a month if you're one of the first 6 people that email me. But other than that, shoot, that's just really it. Checking my emails now. Okay. Oh, oh, not yet, but yeah. But so far, like I said, in the class right now, it's 3 people. One of them is my cousin, and they're paying the $78 a month right now. I did tell them about that I was going to drop the prices and stuff, but it was only going to be for the few people that's going to come in the near future because classes is about to close and I want to go ahead and get more people in there. I'm cool with only three students. More time on my hands and more money for me to make on my end, and easier for me to make prizes every month for out of just 3 people. So not even tripping. But you know, I'm just explaining, not begging. I'm only explaining what I do in the class, like what goes on in the class, or in my Discord, or in my Google Meets, and all that stuff. I only explain what's going on in there. I don't need you there. So, it's only just me explaining. Like, I truly do not need it. I can literally do this shit all day and just trade and be like, aha, I'm making money and shit when y'all can literally be seeing it firsthand in the class, and you could possibly make a position right behind me if you feel the need that you want to and make money as well. But you're grown. Your brain is your tool. My brain is my tool. And if you put more tools, the more tools you put together, the quicker and the better you can build something. is what it is. It is what it is. But either way, or like I say, it's really not no need for me to have a lot of people in there or whatever and all that stuff. The doors just close on July 9th. Doors close on July 9th. So it's like you have a lot of time to get your money together and all that good stuff in order to follow me and all that stuff. We can make money together. But like I say, I'm not forcing nobody to. It's up to you. It's your decision. Either way you're I'm gonna still make money. My money's gonna be made regardless. I'm retired already. So like I don't have to worry about this about teaching or anything. I'm really just bored. And out of this boredness, I want to continue flipping, making funds up out of it. But if I don't get no funds up out of it, it's okay. Because I'm still gonna be able to make money every single day. Literally, just like right now to nowhere. I was like, okay, boom, let me go ahead and buy a put option on the spot. What did I just do? I just did that shit. And then I showed y'all on the phone the position. So it's like I'm not worried about who joins or who doesn't join. Just come with respect and love, and you'll be all right. Let me go back over to the spot real quick. Look at that. My contract's getting cooked. Ooh. But like I say, bounced out. Possibility to come back down. Look at all that dead volume, man. That is crazy. You're basically watching what's about to happen on the daily chart. It looks just like the daily chart. It looks just like the daily chart. Looks just like the daily chart. Fall over, bounce up, go ahead and fall back down. So it's only a matter of time. But like I say, like when you get these big jumps right here, you do tend to see them come back down pretty smoothly. Let me see if I can find one. Yeah, like here we go right here. Like this one, for example. Same thing happened right here. Dropped down, went up, popped back over, traded sideways, and then went down. But this one right here is more volatile. This one is definitely more volatile right here. Yeah. See, this one's more volatile. You can definitely tell. Okay. So this thing can literally just go up some more, or it can go up some more all the way up here to the 720 area. But there's going to be a pullback before this happens, and then it's going to continue its move on out. But on the daily chart, you can see 32, but you can never trust this shit. I'm telling you, you can never trust that shit, especially with the S&P. Let's see, like for example, look at this shit right here. We just starting 3 minutes into the candle. Market just closed, and look where it's at. It's already starting to cross up under the uptrend line. So that means I got in at the right time. Possibly got in at the right time. So now we're going to see this start coming back down into this area some more and possibly create a nice hard wick down, something like this. Get that cover in and then get the hell on out. But I'll be ready for it because I'll put a stop loss in for that. Let's go to the 5 minute chart real quick on this bad boy once again. Yeah, see what I'm saying? And I just called that shit bad boy wick, comes up and then chills out. But like I say, this shit is gonna fuck around and come back down. We're already at trend 11. That's why I say you don't never want to trust the trends on the dailies and shit. When it says 34, you want to look at the other ones beforehand and see where the hell that pip candle is sitting at on these shits. Because if it's sitting like this, then thug it out. Wait and see what happens. But if that shit is sitting this, like already like this, fuck no. Get you some puts. The fuck? Not financial advice. Get you some fucking puts and ride that shit down. This is the fucking 4 hour chart, y'all. Like, look at that. I'm about to make some money up off of that. It's already down 0.03. Like, so tomorrow, I may not even have to hold this contract that long. I may not even have to hold this contract that long. That shit's right just gonna go whoop, boom, straight down. And I called that shit earlier too. All right, 5 minute chart. Go back over. See, look at that. There goes your rollover, and now it's starting to come back into this channel. And then you can also see that it retested inside the channel too, at least close to it right here. Here goes that white line right there, and it barely missed it right there. Barely missed it. This is going to be lovely. This is going to retest all the way down back here again. Do another drop, and then do another quick retest for a bounce, and then it's going to create a hard drop to the downside some more. This is dead volume. I already know that this is going to get covered up. This is going to get all filled in. I got a strong feeling on that. Let me look at RSI as well. Yeah, I see. And just like I said, it was going to wait to follow for it to come up, and then it was going to drop and catch up with it. Look at that shit. 4 hour chart catching up with it. Just like I told y'all. And now it's created its downtrend. It was waiting for people to jump in at the end of the day just so they can come back in and go down. So that's usually how this shit works. Like, see, look, they was waiting for people to jump in at the end of the day, and they thought that it was going to continue going up, and no, they dropped it. That's why I bought my put option. My put option was early, but I'm in there. I bought it an hour before market close. So that's still fucking good. A little early, not too early though, but better early than late. And also better late than never, but better early than late. Always come to class 15 minutes before class starts. Always pop up to an interview 15 minutes before the interview starts. Shit like that. Always apply with this too. Look at your fucking charts 15 minutes before you decide to make that play or or figure out which way you want to go. Like 15 minutes before the market open. Figure it out. Figure that shit out. All right, let's go to AMC. See what we're at in AMC. Yeah, see, pre-market. There's no pre-market for AMC. I don't understand that for on here. I don't understand why it's like that. So what we'll do is we'll jump over to Weeble real quick. See what's going on over here. Okay. All right. 162. So I guess it rejected going back down. 161. Okay, that's where it ended at. Okay, that's not bad. Still not bad. It's a 6 cent difference. So with that being said, there's a possibility that this arm in hand, this arm on the cup is about to start. Yep, it's about to possibly start, y'all. Yep, it looks like this could possibly be getting ready to start. Yeah, it's creating its arm. Yep, it's creating its arm, y'all. It's time to I'm gonna show y'all real quick. show y'all something real quick on the daily with AMC. There goes that buy signal right there, that yellow candle. I mean, that yellow arrow. All right, let me zoom in now. Okay, let me remove this too. Let me show y'all something pretty crazy. I thought I just removed my RSI. I did not. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. All right. So I'm gonna give y'all a little information on how I know where AMC is about to go next, possibly. Possibly. Okay. So you can see back here. Let me pull out my freaking drawing trend line thing right here. So you can see right here, and you can see right here. Hold on, let me make one more. I'm sorry. No. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that one, and then we'll just make another one. That's cool. And you see this one right here, right? So we're gonna change the color of this one. Hold on, that's a little too dark. Make it a little brighter. Okay. Now I'm gonna zoom in some more. Every single time you get a hard fall and you create that cliff fall right there, you always come back up and retest the bottom of it. You retest the bottom of it. So next we're about to get ready to go back down, and this time it's going to go up. But possibly this go round, since we're in an uptrend, depending on how heavy this uptrend is, we're going to create something like this and then go up. We'll create the handle, but this time we're not going to go down. The algorithm will switch, and instead of going down, we're going to go up. Okay. So I wish there was a way that I can draw. I do have polylines. Let me see if that works. So it'll be something like this. Boom, boom. Hold on, let me look. Let me look. Let me see. Because we do got to refill. We got to cover that 28. And then we move up and we go right here and touch 235 ish, something of that level, something of that nature. Maybe even two, maybe right here. We'll go right here for shits and giggles. Okay. So 209 is going to be where we next stop at, in my opinion. But we're going to break past it and it's going to create a high around 250 something, 240 something, 250 at the high, maybe 255. I don't know. And then we're going to come right back down again. Only this time we come back down, it's going to be much harder. Two something, come all the way down to possibly 169, maybe even further, and come back and retest wherever the next gap is. And then we're going to continue going up. So we're going to be like stair stepping all the way up until we get to like that second quarter will be when we get that nice huge squeeze. I believe, in my opinion, that second or third quarter. Well, second quarter for this year, Q2 for 2026 is going to be crazy for AMC, in my opinion. But that's what I can see happening right there. And you can easily see it from all these other times when it happened in the past. It's touched it, went down, touched it, went down, touched it, went down. But that's a different story. Like I said, I'm not going to show no more of that. This is the stuff that I show in the class, and it happens on every single play, every single play. But don't take my word for it. Okay, there goes AMC's after hours. Let's go to the spy real quick. Go look at the after hours on the spy. So look at that, slowly moving down, and once it passes this shit, it's gonna fuck around and go whoop, hard, heavy drop back into where it needs to be and continue working its way down. They're only trying to scare the people out with call options and shit. And then the next day they're gonna do a relief pump and shit and all that cool stuff, and then it's gonna continue dropping. But like I say, it's tricks to all these freaking tickers in the stock market. Not only does it work in the market, it works in crypto, it works in forex, it works in yields, it works in everything that looks like this, because everything has a pattern and you just have to find the right pattern, and then you just got to add it, put two and two together. But like I say, you guys just got to jump in my class, man. Jump in my class. And so now let me go look at my phone real quick, see what else is going on. Oh yeah. And I'm looking at the daily on the spy right now as well too. MACD is showing weakness. Volume is definitely showing a lot of weakness as well too. Volume is dropping hard. I wish you guys can see it the way I see it. Matter of fact, you can. Let me go over here to the spy on this side. Hold on. Let me get the spy up. All right, so boom, check this shit out right here. Daily chart. Okay. Now, on my phone, for this candle right here, why do I? Okay, it's showing different on here. Why do I don't see the? There we go. Okay, there we go. It just had to reset itself. Okay, so look at this candle right here. Look at how all this is going into a downtrend at the bottom of the screen. It started from right here, from where the gap happened. It won't let me go down that far. From right where the gap happened, y'all. This thing is about to show, it's about to explode. It's about to explode. But will this be a red candle, a big red volume candle, or will it be a big green volume candle? In my opinion, based off recent past events, especially with it going to the upside like this. Let's go back, because this is moving very fast right here, y'all. And you can see right here, boom, move very fast. Right, it moved fast down right here, shot up. Right here, you see the same thing, move down very fast, shot up. And as you can see, it peaked out at the top, at the very, very top, and then went down. Now watch this. I'm gonna show you something else. This is why I also decided to get these these contracts. because based off the high of last time when it ran up, even though it's in an uptrend, you would see that this is where it's at now. So this one, it reached this top right here, right? And it's going to expect a pullback, or it can always be right here too. Let me move this out the way real quick so I can get a better view. Okay, so this is up. This is up. When it did that. It's trading sideways now. Yeah, here we go right here. Here's an even better one. Goes up, makes that curve, goes down the cliff, right? Pops up. This one right here, from right here, to right here, right? Now I'm going to show you the next one. Oops, wrong button. Show y'all the next one real quick. Here goes your cliff right here, falling over. Make this one white. And now you went all the way up to right here. So there's some pullback needing to be expected. This is moving too fast. It has went up to the upside too fast, and now it's in need of a relief, not a relief bounce, but a pullback, a healthy pullback, just like AMC did today. So let me look at one more thing real quick. Somebody's hitting up my phone. Oh, I thought that was one of the lines that I can use. No, delete that line. I don't need the vertical line. I need a thin line. Let's see if that's it. No, that's not it. It's not what I'm trying to do. Fuck. I can do it on fucking what you call it. I can do it on Trading View, but let's see if this will work. Yeah, so this is the one. So this is it. So now this one was more drastic, right? Here goes your first one right here. Cliff fall from this mark. That 6 foot, that 670 spot drops down all the way down to 629, right? Put this back over here. Oh my God. Okay, that's from bottom to top over here. And that was, okay, that's right there. I wish I had another way to do this shit, man. I don't like how this is doing it. fuck this. No, we're going back over here to we're going back over here to spy on this side. Fuck it, I can do it on this side. So I'll be able to show y'all over here much easier. It's much easier for me to do it over here. All right, grab this. And where do we start at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where does it create that part for me? Something that's severe, like we'll do it from this one. That's fine. No, the wrong one. We got because this one is showing more of a downward move. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, yeah. Let me look at something else. Let me find a different one. You can see it doing that right there, and it's starting this right here. It's going right there. Yep. So let me do this. Okay. So that's one right there, right? We were supposed to fuck around and crash, but we did not. Okay. We were supposed to crash right here the other day. We were technically supposed to crash. Let me see. Yeah, right here. We were technically supposed to crash right here, but we did not. We ended up going to the upside, creating a gap, right? This is going to fall back down. Now watch this. This is where they flip the algorithm. It's so easy to tell. Boom, right here. Look, my damn thing is about to die. Put myself a charger. So like right here, for example, you can see where they flipped it. You can see exactly where they flipped it at, and they gapped it up. Now look where they gapped it up. Oh my God, let go. Because it looks like you still need, like you still got more space to go when it comes to going to the upside, right? But when they gap this up, you're gonna come down. You're gonna get some form of that move coming back in here to fill that in, and that's gonna be very shortly because we have war going on and everything. So algorithms have sped up, at least in my opinion. Like you can also, like you can also see it right here. Hold on, let me just put it above. So right here, yeah, oh, right there. This is what was supposed to happen. Now remember, the algorithm is not going to always look the same, but the direction it does follow. Okay, at least in my opinion. That's why you have such an ugly candle right here, closing on the daily. This is why I bought that put option. It closed so badly on the daily with so much volume in the green, very little in the green, and you can see it from how it was closed. Also, from when I showed you on Weeble as well, it's time to go down. It's time to go back down, ladies and gentlemen. It needs to get that relief. It needs to release some of that oversold territory. Like it's just about touching. We may get a nice little peek into there tomorrow, and then you're gonna see it fall down. It usually happens in the first 10 minutes of the of market open. This is why I say like you got to join my class. I will show you guys this like literally while trading openly and all that extra stuff. But this is just for fun right here that I'm showing you guys. I'm I literally just bought a contract or put option on here just for the hell of it because like I said, for entertainment purposes only and educational purposes. But like I say, it looks like this is about to go downward. When the algorithm flipped, it was supposed to continue going to the downside. So the market wasn't meant to crash yet. The market will be crashing next year. And to show proof on that, because this is how they're gonna do this shit, y'all. They're not gonna let this go past this red line, in my opinion. So let's look at it like this right here. Up, downside comes in. Okay. Let's even say that this was to happen. Goes up, downside comes on this part right here because, like I said, it's gonna need that cool off tomorrow, right? And then hold on, let me see. Does it even need a cool off daily? Yeah, it definitely needs a cool off. It's at 70, so we're gonna expect a cool off. First 5-10 minutes of market open tomorrow, you're gonna possibly see it go up, but it's too oversold. So they're gonna drop this thing back down, and they're gonna put it into a relief area, possibly 20 cents, to where it's able to cool off. So that drop is gonna come back tomorrow. But let's say that this happens right here that we're tracking. Okay, this can happen. Continue going down on that cool shit, but it's slow, pops up, and then something stupid happens overseas during the WAR, and then it continues falling down. But it's going to go back to the same spot that we're at. And look at how far out that shit is. That's in August. I'm telling y'all, the year 2027, this area right here will be where we're going to break out of this freaking zone, trading sideways, and you're going to see it. You're literally going to see it because we're not going to be able to break over this extra area of 720 probably, and then it's going to start falling, and you're going to see a free fall like this, and they're going to try to make up some fucking. Never mind. Let me shut up. Let me shut up because I'm giving out too much information now. But yes, this is what this could possibly happen. This could definitely happen. But like I said, I stated 4 hour chart. Look at that. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. But my contract sit all the way to what's that 22nd, April 22nd. So I got all the way until this day in order to fuck around and make my bag. And my area in the area that I need to be in is literally not far away. So I got until this day right here in order to make this bag, in order to make this little profit. Okay. We have literally already crossed up under this. In previous times, recent previous times, like last week, for example, whenever we get close to this, we tend to gap down. What do you see right here? Gap down. And then we go back up. But in this situation right here, it's too oversold. Too many days have went over. The probable length was only supposed to be 16 days of trading to the upside. We're 41 days in. What's that? That's what? That's 30. That's no, that's not 35. That's 25 days that we didn't win in. We're 25 days over. Well, 25 pip candles over what we should have been in. So right now that would be like basically two 14. That's three trading weeks. Monday through Friday. Three trading weeks being over this. Three trading weeks. I mean three, yeah, total three trading weeks. This is crazy. That's how I know that this is about to come back down and fill in this gap. And they're gonna do it during the time of when, the market is open. At least, like I say, this is all in my opinion, this is all me just going based off of what I've seen before, and it's just educational purposes. But look at this. It's clearly sitting right there just waiting to figure out where it needs to go. It's already pushed down to the downside to create a dead volume. It's pushing up, and there, like I say, it could push up some more right here and then flop. Or right when the market opens up tomorrow, it can push all the way to hell up over here and then flop right at open. But I do know one thing. I am close to in the money, 701 put, 701.66, 701.88. I'm only some change away from my put position from being in the money. I'm only 78 cents out of the money. When this bad boy drops, you will see what I'm talking about. And I got a feeling they're going to do it tomorrow during freaking during during market open. They're gonna fake it. They're gonna pump fake this, go up and then flop, flop right into the ground. But nonetheless, that's the reason why I got that put option. See what AMC's doing. AMC's starting to create its uh nice little candle right here. Hold on, let me move this out the way. Nice little pill candle right here. It opened early, 23 minutes ago, went all the way down to 159 already, so that's pretty decent. So that means that we can be bouncing right now, testing that 159, 160 area. We're still at 161. We'll probably be testing that throughout the night. Possibly can get a bounce down to 158, and then we continue going back up inside this point of interest channel that I've already drew out. So that looks good. And then see, we definitely need that pullback at the same time. But like I say, we could be creating that arm and handle now. We could continue going. I've seen RSIs literally reach 100, like literally reach 100. Like I've seen RSIs that been shot over 75, 80 when it's super duper hot. You know what I'm saying? So like I've seen it before. I've seen it happen. So like anything can happen right now in this position, and right now you're already seeing some form of a handle. Because as you see, you can see the walk up, trade sideways, go up, sideways, go up. Nice little mini dippy. And you see that on this candle right here. Let me zoom in some more. On this candle right here, you can see that it created some dead volume at the bottom. but it created a nice little sideways move, but it's kind of like a handle, and then it went up, right? See, dead volume. You come over here, done the same thing. Goes up, sideways, drops. So now we're either going to see it go up some more, just a tad bit more, maybe retouch 175, 176, and then drop back down. And then we get ready for the actual, the actual pullback before the big squeeze, if you will. Yeah, we're gonna need some downside. We're gonna need some downside. I can see it on the 5 minute chart already. Yeah, we're gonna need some downside. Blue lines up under here, even though it's showing that the yellow line is still going to the upside. Yeah, no, we're gonna get some downside during pre-market. I mean, during after hours, which nobody really gives a fuck about. So, with that being said, um, I will holler at y'all later. I'm gonna get up off of this stream. Um, it was definitely a pleasure you guys stopping by and rocking with me for the day. So, put in a lot of work, 2-part work day. So yeah, today was a nice healthy pullback. Should be expecting more healthy pullbacks due to OPEX, and we'll talk more on it tomorrow. I got up on here super early today, so I may not be on here early tomorrow. Might get up on here possibly like I'll set it. I'll set it. I'll set it on here for the stream. I'll set it for a time. I'll probably be on here like an hour, maybe 30 minutes to an hour away from market open, but maybe an hour because we're going to talk a little bit more in the AMC. We'll be able to give a little idea with time already gone by for us to dig a little deeper into it. So you guys have a good one. Paz riqueza, buena tarde, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Take care.